Hi, Kara Curry Parker here with your weekly Human Design Evolution Report. We are in week 2 of the Venus retrograde cycle. So we're still, I would lovingly and gently say, in the coasting phase of this cycle, meaning we've still got about 2.5 to 3 weeks ahead of us of intense energy that promises to invite us into exploring the shadow side of our values, the shadow side of our relationships, and what patterns in your values and what patterns in your relationships do you need to shift and change in order for you to create a deeper sense of intimacy, to be more in alignment with the value of who you are, and to establish the quality of relationships and the quality of values that you need to begin to fulfill the full potential of the story of who you are. This is an energy that promises sometimes to have a lot of tension with it. We are in partnership with ourselves and with each other, and we are looking at how are relationships working, and how are we working within our relationships. And as we start to go deep into this dive, be prepared to be or to feel annoyed or to have the experience of tension in your partnerships. That doesn't mean, oh, you should call it off. That doesn't mean, and by any stretch of the imagination, this is a time to be done with your relationships. In fact, I would very strongly encourage you, this is not a time for you to break up, not a time for you to get engaged or make any big decisions around your relationships other than to almost take a witness stance and observe what's going on in your partnership, and is your partnership serving you? You will have the opportunity to bring things into greater alignment, but right now we're not doing that work. Right now we're really looking at what needs to get set straight, what needs to be realigned, what patterns suck and need to be fixed. So the thing I really want to point out to you this week in particular is that we have two very interesting energies playing out in the sun and the earth. The sun is currently transiting in the 32, which is an energy that is about ambition, momentum, the fulfillment of dreams, and it can be or feel almost like a pressurized quality of energy. We're under pressure to try to make things happen, to manifest our dreams, to make things, take right action to get things out into form as quickly and as easily as possible. Sometimes when this energy is at play, we feel like if we don't take action, we're going to miss the opportunity. The earth is transiting in the gate 42, which is the energy of completing things, bringing things to a conclusion. So we have this sort of momentum happening in the sun, and the earth is sort of saying, whoa, hold back, let's finish things first. And it can really set us up to be stuck in sort of a cosmic push me, pull you kind of energy. The thing that I want you to remember is that fulfillment of dreams, visions, expectations, intentions happens with right timing, or I might add, divine timing. Meaning the one thing that we really are not in charge of in this human journey is timing. And when we push against right timing, when we don't wait for the right opportunity, the right energy, the right connections, the right experience, when we don't align with divine timing, we use our own adrenaline energy when we push against that rightness. And what usually happens is, first of all, we fry and we fizzle. So whatever we're trying to create doesn't work out. And then instead of going, oh, the timing was wrong, we have a tendency to turn it back on ourselves and beat ourselves up for failing or not getting it right. It wasn't you, it was the timing. The second thing that can happen is we lose connection with the dream when we push against the timing. And we limit the fulfillment of the dream because we're dictating the timing, which means we're pushing on the quantum field or the universal field, and we're telling it, look, this by now, and we're not letting all those other perfect and intricate, beautiful, harmonious factors that go into the mind-blowing fulfillment of your vision. We're not letting those things fall into place. And so we don't get to experience the richness of the potential of allowing the dreams to be fulfilled through us rather than coming in full speed and riding over timing and dictating that now is the time for the dream to happen. Sometimes the visions that we hold, because they are so vital and because they serve such a perfect place in the cosmic plan, those visions have to wait for right timing for them to serve the higher expression of what they're about. And if you're pushing against right timing, or if you're panicking and you're not making it happen, or you're feeling it's not happening yet, this week, take a breath and settle in. Because that earth energy of finishing things is really inviting you to go deep. Because nice partnership here with this Venus energy. Go deep and ask yourself, do you have hanging threads, old things that need to be cut off, sewn up, and taken care of? Is there any place where you have a pattern that if you did get your dream, it would create something else that you haven't cleaned up yet? Are there places where you're not being honest with yourself? Do you need to look at that? If you're not completely aligned in your creative process, this week is giving you a beautiful opportunity to clean it up. Of course, that, as I said, hand in hand with this Venus energy, gives us a big surge this week to really explore our values, what we're creating, and exactly what we need to have set in place. What plans do we need to make? What intentions do we need to set? What clarity do we need to have? And what patience and faith do we need to cultivate while we wait for the unfolding of divine timing and ultimately the deliverance of the vision and the intention that you're holding? I hope you have a great week. Again, as always, really take care of yourself during this time. Good time to be quiet, to be still. Breathe in, drop your energy down into your feet and be present to what's going on around you, because your world is serving as your classroom right now and it's showing you exactly what's up for you. So pay attention and then go deep and take care of yourself. Have a great week.